Hey everybody, welcome back to the workshop. In today's scroll saw project video, we're going to be doing something tropical. Summer is fast approaching here in 2019. We're in May, moving right along with the year. But in today's scroll saw project video, we're going to be making a tiki. Thought this would be good to kind of bring in warmer days and everything. It is going to be stack cutted, so we're going to make two at one time. This is 1/4 inch plywood, and the design is by Steve Good. And I've already got the pattern attached with clear packing tape. And as you can see, I've got little brads, very short brads here in certain areas to keep the wood stabilized and from moving around while we're stack cutting. But right now we're going to head over to the drill press and get started. And we're going to start over here on the drill press, drilling all of the blade entry pilot holes with a very small drill bit. And then we're going to head over to the scroll saw and start scrolling. I'm going to start with the Tiki's head and work my way down, doing some of the smaller interior cuts first. Always save your largest interior cuts for last, so the big waste areas will help be able to stabilize the wood. The blades I'm using in this project are what I usually use, and that is number 5 reverse tooth, sharp tooth scroll saw blades. And as I mentioned, this pattern is designed by Steve Good and is available as a free pattern download at his website at scrollsawworkshop.blogspot.com. I'll put a link down in the description box below if you want to head over and try this pattern out. Just taking my time with the cuts. Again, I'm stack cutting with 1/4 inch plywood, so we're going to have two beautiful projects when we're done. If you guys like what you're seeing, or if you've learned something here today, I encourage you to click my subscribe button and subscribe to my channel, and also please like and share these videos. Also, with this being 1/4 inch plywood, the pattern has some very fine detail in it, so when the project is finally released from the wood, it is going to be fragile and very delicate until you get it either glued to a backer board or finish it some other way that'll help support it. The pattern called for 3/4 inch plywood, but I wanted to stack cut it and make two out of 1/4 inch plywood, so I could make these as wall hangers with a colored backer board or something like that. And here we are with the last big interior cut. As you can see there, I've got one of those little brad nails in the dead center of the project, and that kind of helps hold everything down in the center to support all the work while you're scrolling. And then we're going to thread the blade through the last pilot hole when we get done here and do the final outside cut, and that will release the little tiki from the wood. As you can see right there where I've actually drawn freehanded around his feet to where I got rid of that word tiki. Again, that's just my choice. If you want to use the little base, you can. About done here, and the scroll saw work on this project will be done. Now we're going to move over to the workbench and take the piece out and remove the poster board stencil we have, and move over to sanding, and just using a light touch with the palm sander there and getting both sides, and we will go back to the workbench and do some finer sanding with a sanding sponge. I really like using those. And get some more of the fuzzies off, and the project will be done. And here we have our completed tikis out of a 1/4 inch plywood. We got 2 beautiful designs, and also got our poster board stencil. Put that up in a file folder. I think these turned out real good. It took me about 40 minutes from start to finish to make them. I did not break a scroll saw blade during the whole project, so I think they turned out real good, and I think you could knock out a bunch of these in a day. If you had a friend or a relative doing a luau or Hawaiian theme party, you could string these up with some lights and hang them up, or again put them at a tiki bar. I'm not going to finish these in this video, but I have my own idea of how I want to finish it. I don't finish a lot of projects on video because I don't want my viewers to think that's how they have to finish it. It's always the designs and the ideas of the makers that makes each project individual, and I really love that about being a maker and an artist. Once again, here they are. I think they turned out real good. That is about all for this video. Remember guys, if I can make it, you can make it. I'll have another one of my older videos floating up in this corner, my subscribe button floating in this corner. Until next time guys, I'm the Artisan Pirate. Take care, and I'll see you real soon.